Hello friends and welcome to YouTube channel Freedom Tech, and in this session what we are going to learn. In this session we are going to create our own custom object detection model for TensorFlow Lite on latest Raspberry Pi bookworm 64-bit version. So before we move to our practical friends, if you learn something from our videos, please consider to subscribe our channel. Okay friends, thank you so much and let's get started. So friends, as I mentioned, today we are going to create our own custom object detection model for TensorFlow Lite. So I have already created previous videos where we create our own custom object detection model for TensorFlow Lite, and in that video we train our model with the help of Google Colab. We create a virtual environment because for Google Colab there is a package installation problem. So we create virtual environment, we install Python 3.9 version, and then with the help of Python 3.9 version we install tflite model maker package, and then we create our own custom object detection model. But now that method is also now not working. So today I will create a completely fresh new video where we are going to use MediaPi for creating our own custom object detection model. We are not going to use a tflite model maker package. We are going to use here MediaPi for creating our own custom object detection model for TensorFlow Lite, or you can say for MediaPi also. So let's get started. So for that, first simply I have created a repository. I will mention the link inside description box. You need to simply copy paste the link inside the browser. Then the repository link is tflite-mediapi. Then just go to the code, click on download zip, and it will download zip format repository. As you can see, I have downloaded the repository, and then just go to the open the file manager, and then we need to go inside downloads folder, and this is what our repository. As you can see, this is what our repository. Right click, extract here, it will extract our folder tflite-mediapi mem. Then right click, just cut, go to the home and just paste our repository inside a home folder. Done. Now this is the latest version of Raspberry Pi bookworm 64-bit version. If you open RPi imager software, just select choose device, Raspberry Pi 4, choose OS, and as you can see, Raspberry Pi OS 64-bit version, and this is the bookworm latest version, and the release date it, as you can see, 2024-0704. So this is the latest version of Raspberry Pi bookworm 64-bit version. Simple. So you need to flash your SD card with latest operating system, which is release date is 2024-0704. Simple. Now we are ready, and we have our repository tflite-mediapi main. So just open the terminal. If I run the ls command, this is what our repository. Just run the cd command tflite, it will auto complete our repository name. Just hit enter, run ls command. So because this is custom object detection, so we need LabelImg software. So first we are going to install LabelImg software, but before we want to run some command for this particular version. So rpi4.txt, just open again file manager, and then go to tflite our repository, and rpi4.txt, just open with text editor, and it will open our file as a text editor. And this is the first command. Just copy the first command, open terminal and just paste it, and then hit enter. Done. Now we can install all the packages with the help of pip. So before we install our package, we need to run this command, the first one inside rpi4.txt. I have mentioned the command. So this is the first command. Before you started any installation with the help of pip3 for packages installation, so we need to run this command. As you can see, I have just copy and paste it, and then just hit enter. Done. Now we are ready, and as I mentioned, first we are going to install our LabelImg software. So inside, we are still inside our repository. So if I run ls command, this is the bash script, as you can see. So we want to mention the full permission for this bash script. So run the command like this way: sudo space chmod, or you can call it chmod. So sudo space chmod 775 and then space again, and mention the bash script name, which is LabelImg.sh. hit enter. If I run ls command, as you can see, we mentioned the full permission. That's why the script color is changed, the script name color is changed. It's now green because we mentioned the full permission. So now we are ready, and just run the command bash space LabelImg.sh and hit enter. It will install LabelImg on our Raspberry Pi 4 latest operating system, bookworm 64-bit version. So friends, as you can see, successfully installed LabelImg. So if I just run here LA and B, it will auto complete our command, as you can see, this one, LabelImg. So LAB, again L, and if you press the, let me check here, LAB and E, as you can see, LABE, you need to simply type over here LABE. It will auto complete IMG, hit enter. It will open our LabelImg software, as you can see. So we successfully install our LabelImg software. Now we are going to install media pipe. So for that, simply open Thony Python IDE. So go here, menu, programming, Thony. So this is completely fresh version. So here first, when we open our Thony Python IDE, we will need to just click on switch to regular mode. So just click on switch to regular mode, click on OK, then just close it. Again go to the menu, programming, open Thony Python IDE. So this is what our Python IDE, Thony Python IDE. Go to the tools, manage packages, and here we want to search for media pipe. Media pipe, hit enter. First package, just click on the package name, click on install button, and it will install media pipe on our bookworm 64-bit version, the latest version. So friends, as you can see, we successfully installed media pipe. Now let's just search for opencv-python, opencv-python, hit enter. First package, then just click on install button. It will install opencv-python on our latest Raspberry Pi bookworm 64-bit version. So friends, we have done with opencv-python package also. So we install media pipe, then we install opencv-python package. That's it, done. Now we are ready, and we need, for custom object detection, of course we need our own data. So for data purpose, we are going to use our USB web camera, and today we are going to detect helmet or no helmet. Simple. So inside our repository, if I go file, click on open, and then go to the home and tflite media pipe -main. This is what our folder, or we can say this is what our repository. Inside that I have mentioned img.py. So just select the img.py and click on OK. It will open img.py code, and here we are going to use our video camera, USB web camera, and then we are going to capture 50 images of helmet and no helmet, and we are going to save all those images inside our same repository. So we are now inside our repository. Here just create folder, new folder, mention the name images, click on OK. That's it. And then right click to the images folder, copy the path, and just here from images just remove all the things, because this is the old path and we want to mention our new folder path. Just press Ctrl+V, it will copy paste our path. So I have created the images folder, right click, copy path, and just mention here the new path. Just remove the old path from the images, and then just press Ctrl+V, it will copy paste our new path. So as I mentioned, we are going to detect here helmet or no helmet. So first we are going to start with helmet. So helmet, this is what my image name, helmet, and it will create 50 images along the extension .jpg. Simple, and it will save all the images inside images folder. Done. Now what I will do, I will start the code, and when I will wear the helmet, and I will move in front of the camera in different angles, so we will get the 50 images of the helmet dataset. Simple. So friends, as you can see, I have captured the helmet images. Now I will capture the no helmet images. No helmet. Simple. So now just save the code, and if I start the code, so friends, we have successfully captured both dataset, helmet or no helmet. So if I open our repository, this is what our repository folder, and we create here images folder, and as you can see, inside that we have our all dataset. So helmet and no helmet. So if I just right click to the helmet image viewer, as you can see, this is what our images with helmet dataset, 50 images. And then this is what our data set with no helmet images. So we have total 100 images. Each class we have 50 images. So this is how you will collect your data set using live USB web camera. Simple. Now what we are going to do here, we need to create again new folder. Just right click, create the new folder, mention the name Freedom Tech. Okay, as you can see, I have created the new folder. Just open again Freedom Tech folder, and here again create two new folder. So first folder name is right click, new folder, train. This is what our first folder. Inside Freedom Tech folder we create Freedom Tech folder. Then now we are inside our Freedom Tech folder, and inside Freedom Tech folder again I have created a train folder, and again second folder which is validate. Click on OK. So I have created the Freedom Tech folder inside our repository. Open Freedom Tech folder, then inside that I have created train and validate folder. Now go inside train folder, and here just create again two new folder. First one is annotations and second one is image. So A is basically capital, so annotations annotations. So this is what our first folder, annotations, and the second folder is images. That's it, annotations and images. Go back again inside validate, same way, new folder, annotations, A is capital, then new folder, images. That's it, click on OK. Now we have done with folder creation. We create images folder, inside that we save our all the data set, and then we create Freedom Tech folder. Inside that Freedom Tech folder we create train and validate folder. Then again we go inside train folder, here we create annotations folder, A is capital, then we create images folder. Same way we go inside validate folder, and here also we created two folder. The first one is annotations, A capital, and second one is images. Now we have done with folder creation. Now simply we are going to open our LabelImg software. So clear the screen and just run the command LABE and press the tab button. It will auto complete our command LabelImg. That's it, we open our LabelImg software. So select dir, so click on open dir, go to the images folder, choose, and then we have our first image. Then change save dir, and for saving our .xml file we are going to use annotations folder. So we need to mention change save dir path, go to the freedom check folder, train and annotations, and then just choose it. Done. Now here we want to select Pascal VOC, and then create rectangle box and draw the rectangle box like this way. So this is what our first class, which is helmet. Click on OK, save it, go for next image, create rectangle box, draw the rectangle box, mention the name helmet, click on OK, save it, go for next image. So this is how we want to draw a rectangle box on each image for helmet class. Click on OK, save the image. So same way for no helmet. So this is what our 50 images. I have already trained all the images. So this is what no helmet image. Create rectangle box, draw the rectangle box like this way, and mention the class no helmet, and just click on OK and save it. Go for next image, and draw the same way. Just create rectangle box and save the image. That's it. So this is how we want to use LabelImg software for drawing the rectangle box on each image and create the classes. Done. So I have already done with all this annotations process. So if I open tflite media pipe -main, this is what our repository, and here we have our freedom check folder and train folder and annotations folder, which we mention for saving our annotations. Simple. So here it is. As you can see, we have annotations. That's it. So then we are now inside freedom check folder, train folder and annotations, where we have annotations. So here inside train folder we create annotations and images. So inside images folder we want to save all the images. From our images folder, from this folder where we capture all the data set. So copy all the images, just press Ctrl+A, right click, copy it, go back, go to the freedom check, train, and go inside the images and just press Ctrl+V, it will copy paste all the images. That's it. Same way for validate folder. Go to the images folder, and then here also just copy paste all the images, and then inside validate annotations folder, here we want to copy paste all our annotations XML files from freedom check, train, annotations folder. So I will go back, train, annotations, here we have our annotations, just copy it, go back, go to the validate and just open the annotations folder and then just paste it. Done. So this is how we want to copy paste all the data. So I will delete the freedom check folder because I have already one which I have already trained. So I will go here, home, downloads, and I will just cut the freedom check folder and I will move the freedom check folder inside our repository. Paste it. That's it. I hope you all clear. Now just open terminal, and if I run the ls command, we are now inside our repository tflite-media pipe main, and here we have our freedom check folder. So we want to convert our folder in basically zip file, because we want to move our zip file on our Google Drive. So run the command. So I have already mentioned the command inside archive4.txt file, open with text editor. This is the command, as you can see. Just copy paste the command, copy it, open terminal, and then just paste it and hit enter. It will create freedomtech.zip file. If I close all these things, as you can see, we have our freedomtech.zip. Now I will open Google Drive and I will upload the freedomtech.zip on my Google Drive. So friends, I have opened my Google Drive. So you need to simply open your Google Drive and then go to the new, click on file upload, go to the repository and freedomtech.zip, just click on open. It will upload our freedomtech.zip on our Google Drive. So as you can see, it's uploading. Now here we want to open our Google Colab. As you can see, I have opened my Google Colab, and here click on upload, click on browse, and then go to the home, our repository, and inside that I have mentioned Google Colab file. Click on open. Now it will upload our Colab file on Google Colab machine. So friends, we successfully upload our Colab file on Google Colab. Now here we want to go in runtime, change runtime type, and select Python 3, select T for GPU, click on save, and then just click on connect. So friends, we successfully connected with GPU. Now as I mentioned, we are not going to use tflite model maker package because there is a dependencies error. So we are going to use MediaPipe-model maker package for creating our own custom object detection model. So let's just start our let's just run our cell one by one. So first cell, it will install MediaPipe-model maker package. So it will take some time. So friends, we have successfully installed our packages. As you can see, the cell is successfully run. There is a green tick mark. Then just scroll down, and then we want to import all the packages. So next cell, just run the cell. Done. Now we are going to mount our Google Drive. So first let's just check our upload is successfully completed. So now we can simply mount our Google Drive. So just run the cell, and then we want to permit this notebook to access your Google Drive file. So just click on connect to Google Drive. Select your Gmail ID which you use for saving freedomtech.zip on Google Drive. So just select it. Click on continue. Then scroll down, click on again continue, then click on continue. That's it. As you can see, now it will mount our Google Drive on our Colab machine. Done. And inside that, here it is, our freedomtech.zip. Now we are going to unzip our freedomtech.zip. As you can see, we have helmet images and we have no helmet images and their .xml file. Done. Now here I have mentioned the dataset path. So just run the cell. There is no need to change anything, and then run the next cell. And here there is something error, contain freedom tech validate. Yes, here we want to mention train folder. So I have mistakenly mentioned both, in both code I have mentioned same folder, the validate, because we are going to use train folder and validate. So first we want to mention here a train folder. So just change the validate with train folder and then run the cell. Again there is error, contain freedom tech train. Let me check. Freedom tech train. Oh, here it is. As you can see, I have mentioned the wrong name. I have to mention annotations, and inside validate, here also I have mentioned, because the freedom tech folder, the one which I have already created, I have mentioned the annotation, there is no S. Simple. So as you can see, as I mentioned, when you created freedom tech folder, inside that we created train folder, and inside train folder we created annotation folder. We want to mention the folder name annotations. There is S, otherwise it will create a error. So here just I will mention a rename folder and I will mention S, then it will rename the annotations with annotations, and same for validate annotations. Right click, rename folder and annotations. That's it. Done. annotations. Now then also, as I mentioned, here also I have make a mistake. Here we need to mention train folder, but no problem. I will save the new Google Colab file, and I will change the Google Colab file which I have already previously mentioned inside GitHub repository. So no problem. Only remember one thing, the annotations, the folder name is basically annotations. There is S. Simple. Now if I run this code, now as you can see, there is no error. That's it, done. Now we are ready, and we are going to create our own model with 100 epochs. As you can see, batch size 4 and 100 epochs. Simple. And it will save the model inside exported model folder. It will automatically create exported model folder, and the model will be saved inside exported model folder. So let's just run our cell. So as you can see friends, it started our 100 epochs, so it will take some time. Meanwhile, I will pause the video. So friends, as you can see, we have successfully completed our training process. The last epoch 100 out of 100. Then evaluate the model with the validation data. So run the next cell. So this cell is successfully completed. Done. Now we are going to export our model. The model name is base.tflite, and we are going to download our model. So run the last cell. So friends, our model export process is completed, and now it's downloading. Here it is, as you can see. The model is now downloading. There is a downloading status bar, as you can see here. So it will automatically download base.tflite inside our downloads folder. Done. And here it is, as you can see, it's downloaded. So now go to the downloads folder. Downloads, and then this is what our base.tflite. Right click, cut, home, our repository, and just paste it over here. Done. And then I have created the full code. So testvid.py, we want to open the testvid.py. So file, open, and then testvid.py. Here I have mentioned all the things, and then I have mentioned the model name also. Here it is, as you can see, base.tflite, model path base.tflite, and then I have mentioned the video capture, which is 0. Here it is, as you can see, 0, because I have here only one USB camera, so index number is 0. You have to check the particular number. If you have 2 cameras, so you need to mention that particular index number. So I have here only one camera, so I have mentioned 0. That's it, done. All the things are done. Now we are going to simply start our web camera. Friends, as you can see, it started my web camera, and if I stand up like this way, as you can see, it says no helmet. It says no helmet in white text, no helmet. So I have here my helmet. So if I wear the helmet, and then now it says helmet, as you can see, helmet. Helmet. No helmet. Helmet. And no helmet. So friends, as you can see, we use here a media pipe package, and we create our own custom object detection model. I have mentioned the full code. Also I have mentioned the Google Colab file inside the repository. So this is it for today. We'll meet our next video. Till then, thank you, take care, and bye bye.